Settle in for me. Let the day move a little farther away. And before I begin tonight's story, if these soft, slow stories help you at night, you can leave a gentle like and subscribe so another quiet place can be waiting for you tomorrow. Now, tonight I want to take you to a station where there was no last train, not because it was busy, not because trains kept arriving through the dark, but because the station itself seemed unwilling to send anyone away before they were ready. It stands at the edge of a valley where low hills hold the evening a little longer than elsewhere, with one platform, one waiting room, and lamps that glow the color of old honey under carved iron brackets. During the day, it serves only a few travelers, but at night it becomes something else, a place for pauses, a place for unhurried departures, a place where tired people are allowed to sit beside their thoughts without needing to board anything at once. You arrive there in the blue hour, mist low over the tracks, gravel dark with recent rain, and the hills beyond the station already fading into a softer shade than the sky. The timetable board is still hanging by the ticket window, but the final line has been written over in neat chalk. Next train when you are ready. You cannot help smiling at that. And when you step into the waiting room, the smell of coal heat and black tea meets you like something familiar you did not know you missed. Inside, there are wooden benches polished smooth by years of quiet hands, a tiled stove in the corner, a rack of umbrellas drying by the door, and a little table with a kettle, 2 cups, and a plate of butter biscuits covered by a cloth. The station master is there, wearing a navy vest and silver watch chain, but his manner is far gentler than the title suggests. He looks up from the ledger on his desk and says, "You are early for nothing at all," which is perfect. Then he pours tea into one of the cups, dark, fragrant, with a little slice of lemon floating at the top. Outside the window, the rails stretch into mist, their lines growing softer until they disappear entirely. The signal lamp at the far end of the platform glows low and green, but never changes. No train rushes toward you. No whistle cuts the calm. The whole station seems built around the idea that not all waiting must be tense. Some waiting can be restful. The station master gestures toward the bench nearest the stove. He has already placed a folded railway blanket there, striped blue and gray, warm from resting on the radiator. You sit, tea in your hands, and listen to the room. There is the faint ticking of the station clock, the soft pop of the stove, the tiniest rattle of rainwater slipping from the roof outside, and now and then the quiet scratch of the station master's pen as he writes one more careful note into the ledger. The notes, he tells you after a while, are not for trains, they are for nights. Fog at 7, owl on the platform at 8. The way the lamps looked after rain. The sound of the hills holding back the wind. That seems right somehow, in a place like this. Why keep account only of schedules, when the evening itself contains so much worth noticing? You sip the tea and let the station's unhurried mood settle over you. The day begins to feel farther away, not erased, only no longer standing so close. If a thought rises, the clock seems to take one part of it, the stove another, the mist beyond the tracks another, until it arrives in your mind lighter than before. The station master brings the plate of biscuits to your bench, then lowers the lamp beside the timetable board just a little. For the quieter half of the evening, he says, through the window. The rails continue to fade, the hills darken, and the green signal lamp grows softer in the mist. You realize that for the first time all day, you are waiting for nothing, not a message, not an answer, not tomorrow, only resting, only breathing, only letting the station keep time until sleep finds your platform. Eventually, the station master closes the ledger, sets his watch on the desk, and says, "There is no last train here, only the next quiet one. So tonight you can stay there a little longer if you like, in the waiting room by the stove, with tea